And we're going to get the Joker from V and the Fox from Wave. As Wave does have a couple characters that he can use. This will be a pretty high intensity matchup as both of these characters just have a lot of quick movement that they can utilize. PS2 to start though, probably see quite a bit of ground game, some combo potential as well on these platforms, but a very fast match, as I know, and I'm very versed in V's kind of like play style. This is going to be a pretty quick match. I don't even know if I could keep up with it if I played through with this.
Wait, so we have like 3 Jokers here today, don't we?
I think so, yeah.
Wave is a Joker. But
Wave has a
he's playing
Joker, yeah.
Fox,
And then Bongo also plays Joker, yeah.
Wow. The resurgence of Joker.
Yeah, absolutely. And so things just kind of being such high pace to start already. Wave going and utilizing a lot of those early percent Fox combos and having a huge up air string, bringing to V to 105% already. But V kind of just getting his footing. Having to play against Fox is a pretty intimidating thing to do, as a lot of it comes down to more so just try to anticipate Fox's movements, because you just can't react to it. The character's so fast.
Yeah. Fox is rough, but once he's in disadvantage, he can be comboed really hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Joker definitely kind of make use of his longer hitboxes to kind of outspace. And we're seeing that Fox having a bit of trouble killing, which is another of his probably big weaknesses.
Yeah, V is being 137% here. None of like the standard like neutral air to up smash is gonna get Wave the kill, but maybe a stray back air or just a hard call out with an up smash is gonna do it.
Yeah, once you get to this percent, like, it's just kind of like landing a stray hit, which can be tough since Fox's grab doesn't really combo into anything.
Yeah, when it comes to playing against Fox, at least for me, mindset-wise, I'm like, okay, for one, he can't do anything with grabs, so I'm going to shield as much as I can.
Yeah.
And hopefully at that point, I'm using a character that can do something out of shield, which is important too. But finally going to get that first stock off, V having lived at just such a high percent and even things up already with a hard call on that up smash. But both players obviously kind of just maintaining a similar pace to each other, so exciting to see such very fast gameplay.
Yeah. Seeing Wave having a bit of trouble getting a combo started, but getting lots of like stray hits, building up that percent.
Yeah, it's impressive to see too, because I think why that's happening is that V's kind of has like buffered inputs on like movement all the time, right? So like maybe unintentionally, but is like always essentially buffering a DI of some sort, right? And so having like held a direction based off of every single hit, it's a little bit more difficult for Wave to link the pretty standard Fox combos. But I mean, that being said, Wave did end up linking a pretty solid conversion, bringing V to a high percent once again with this percent advantage, but not a stock advantage. Ooh.
Back air's put in a pretty bad situation, and he's dead.
Yeah, and V had double jumped from the corner there and being caught, just getting sent a little bit too far horizontally that even Joker's tether couldn't get him back.
And now we're seeing V trying to get a kill on Fox. Doing a good job sort of edge guarding, keeping Fox from getting center stage, but managed to get back to neutral.
Yeah, Wave did a really good job there of just kind of like finagling their way around disadvantage off stage and not even using any of their specials to get back to the corner. They ended up just double jumping to the corner and getting... Oh, but a stray back air, that move's kind of... what's the word for that? Like the range that move has is always shocking to me when I get hit by it. I'm like, wait, it feels like a sword character.
Oh yeah, especially with our Sen. I think that hitbox gets crazy.
Yeah, it gets extended even more, but even stocks here in the first game. Excited to see how the rest of the set goes, but who's going to finish off this first game is definitely a big advantage point. I mean, this being a very similar pace to what we've seen the last 2 stocks, though, right? Like, Wave's bringing V to about 100% or so, looking for his kill confirms, while Wave just has been showing very well that he can hold on to some pretty long stocks.
Yeah, gets him off stage though.
Oh man, Rising Nair is gonna get some frame advantage, but okay. It was a good call out from Wave. He's shaking his hand like, I don't know if I deserve that, but just the hurt box from Joker's body, I'm sure, when in that situation, kind of extended the opportunity to get hit by a back air. But first game going to Wave.
Yeah, pretty back and forth set though.
Yeah, it was back and forth, but it had a pattern, right? Like Wave would run away with quite a bit of early percent lead, and then just have a tough time getting that kill off, while V kind of like slowly crawled his way back into keeping things pretty neutral percent-wise. But
Right.
excited to see some adaptation from both players here, or if we're just going to continue to see this very hyperactive pace from both players.
Do you know if so does Wave main Fox or
I think Wave has been more partial to like towards maining Fox, and then the rest of the characters being secondaries. The last few Waking Cakes I've seen Wave at, I've been seeing more Fox.
okay?
So with that in mind, I think maybe he's trying to work on Fox being the main. Well, I mean, having those other characters like Joker, and I even saw a Byleth from him prior as well as backups are really good options if he's feeling uncomfortable, or if someone has like Fox matchup experience for some reason.
Yeah, I see. We're seeing Wave pretty strong in advantage this game compared to the last one, getting some good combos.
Yeah, we're back to that percent though, where Wave just needs to get that kill confirmed to get a full stock lead before V kind of just starts to chip his way back into the game, and that actually might be a testament to Arsene, right? Because once V isn't this big of a percent disadvantage, he gets Arsene and makes things a lot more scary for Wave to deal with.
Yeah, you're seeing Wave playing a lot more like careful and patient when Arsene comes out, and now he's like back on the offensive. Oh, looks like he misinputted an up smash, didn't get the kill there.
Oh, offstage opportunity. Ooh, interesting angle. Not going to get the hard punish on it though. Ends up getting punished himself for it. That just being just a slight misspacing and ending up losing a stock for it. But like we've seen before, V has brought Wave to a high percent on their first stock. Not being too far behind if he can get the stock off. Not too low for Fox, so that recovery is insane vertically.
Yeah.
Even surprising Wave, I think, actually.
Yeah, he's shaking his head like he has to
He's like,
be-
wait, what? I made it back?
Alright, on
Alright.
stage. Now's their chance. Oh,
Missed timing once again from V. I don't know if he's looking for the back air.
yeah, jump back arrow gone. Oh, gets the anime cutscene to interrupt the combo.
I think that always throws off both players.
Yeah,
Like,
like what the hell's happening?
yeah, that's gonna be untactable at that percent for sure. We saw the red stage back there, but with Arsene still, V can even things up with literally just one combo.
Wave doing a good job playing patient around Arsene, and now Arsene's gone.
Yeah, I think he does have the mindset of just kind of like, quote unquote, like timing out Arsene, especially. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of players have been kind of adjusting to that gameplay.
That's definitely the best way to play against Joker, because it's like when he has Arsene, he's like probably number 1 or 2 in the game or something.
Yeah.
But when he doesn't, he's like, like pretty good.
But a hard call out there with V kind of just drifting down to get a pretty standard landing and doesn't press any buttons. So Wave catches him with a up air. Alright, jab at a disadvantage there. Is going to get V out of that situation. Not going to get anything started though. Kind of just continues to land on top of Wave at a disadvantage, which is one of Fox's best scenarios to be continuing their combos.
Oh, I like the aggression with the gun.
Yeah.
It doesn't get a kill.
I think V's really trying to figure out the best way to take advantage of how bad Fox's recovery is, but just hasn't been able to figure out just yet. And it might just come down to
Oh.
Joker not having a consistent, like, easy down air, like, spike option, because a lot of the time it seems like characters go for that to, like, take out Fox's recoveries, but he only has that when Arsene is out, essentially.
Yeah, like, I think lingering hitboxes are kind of the enemy of, like, Fox recovering, which Joker doesn't really have, I think. So he
Yeah,
has to
not
time
really,
much
yeah.
more carefully.
It's more, I mean, I think the most lingering hitbox that Joker has that's viable for those situations would be, like, Arsene down air, or Arsene neutral air, because it's just, like, long and kind of big, but the longest one being up air, and that's just like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
But up 2-0, Wave holding on to a pretty strong advantage so far. It did feel like V was figuring out things quite a bit more in the start of that first match, but Wave kind of ran away with a lot of combos in that second game, especially more than he did in the first game. So it might just be coming down to V's adjustments, putting him in more like getting comboed situations, but at the same time, the neutral's looking a little bit more safe between both players.
Yeah, we were seeing V getting a little more confident, like edge guarding Fox, but we'll have to see if the adjustments are enough to take the game.
Yeah, it feels like to even things out as much as we need to in order to go to like more like of game 4 or 5 in this match needs to be coming down to V taking advantage of offstage scenarios.
And we're seeing Wave kind of getting more confident in his play as the set goes on almost. Like, he's getting a lot better at these early percent combos.
Yeah, I think Wave holds on to a lot of momentum in their gameplay, which is fun to see because once he gets ahead, I mean, and especially with Fox 2, you're going to run it with a lot more stuff. Ooh, goes for the down tilt 2-frame. I like the option.
Yeah, manages to get back on, and now Joker's in disadvantage. Back to neutral, though.
Ooh, gets the down air conversion to up smash. That being a confirm, I think, at like a very precise like percentage range, but if your opponent is DIing in off of that down air, it does confirm to up smash at like higher percents as well.
Yeah, we were seeing V kind of, even though he had Arsene, he was kind of staying back. I think he needs to kind of like force that, the interactions when he has that power better.
And kind of like what you were talking about when it comes to Wave's confidence in this matchup, we're seeing a lot more aggression even on when Arsene is out at this point too. Maybe he just kind of has a gauge for what V's pace is.
Yeah, Wave kind of like just suffocating. And we saw like Arsene come out and he's gone already.
Yeah, geez. All right, so a full stock lead now for Wave, obviously showing that they've been making quite a bit more adjustments than V has been able to catch up with. But not going to get a hard punish on that side special. Up gun's not going to do anything there.
Yeah.
And Wave gets out of the corner for free once again, but gets sent right off stage.
Another back throw, not landing these edge guards though.
Oh, he could have harder punished that for sure. Not going to land the back here. Just a little bit of mistiming. I know that that side special from Fox can be a lot quicker than you expected to be, but a jump from ledge and a hard call out from Waves lead to Wave to getting a full or just one stock lead now as V catches him with that up smash.
Yeah, so we got a lot of ground to make up for. The Wave kind of an advantage pushing it, seeing how much extra credit he can get. Gets knocked away with that giant Arsene forward air,
Yeah.
but maintains the aggression. Oh, good up tilt.
And we're kind of just continuing to see that, yeah, V's landing on top of Wave and then doing like throwing hits out at a disadvantage. And Wave was such a fast character, is able to react to a lot of those situations. And that I feel like is a big piece of why we saw a 3-0 in that situation. But good to see both players just, gosh, pressing buttons faster than I ever could, to be very honest.